When you're walking out of the cage and you hear them announce Nate the Madman Morrow, what do you want that to convey to the fans out there watching you?
Just a guy who absolutely loves what he does, and you can see it every single second. Whether I'm walking out, getting beating on somebody, bumps, bruises, cuts, can barely walk. I'm doing what I love to do, man. And there's not a single thing on this earth I'd rather be doing.
You're a pretty well-rounded fighter, at least looking at your fight record and kind of seeing how you're winning fights. I mean, you've got about 50-50. You're about 50% TKO knockouts, about 50% submissions. And if you don't finish somebody, you're typically losing. What does it mean for you to get out there and get a quick start and get yourself in a position for that finish?
Like I said, man, I'm not getting in the cage with somebody to hang out with them and play patty cake. I'm trying to mess you up as soon as possible, and go out, hang out with my friends and family afterwards. Give people a show, do something mean to somebody, and move on to the next, man.
You're such a fun-loving guy, but you get in there and you are so intense when you get into the cage. How do you mentally prepare to get ready for your fight? And do you have any pre-fight rituals or routines that you do before you get ready for fight?
I really like doing it, man. I really like to. So like, I'll walk around the stadium or arena or whatever, listening to music, hang out, talk to my friends and family, hug and kiss them right before warm up. I just like doing it, man. Whether it's my friends, my siblings, you can ask any of them. I'm trying to choke all my buddies out. Oh, bro, yeah, I'm a fun hang.
Um, you've been doing this for a while. Has your mindset towards the game changed since you got started? And are you calmer now? Do you still kind of have that same fire that you've had since the jump?
I obviously, once you turn pro and don't have any losses, and you really kind of have that pressure on yourself to, I gotta keep this going, can't lose. But like I said, I've taken my losses and I've gotten my wins, man. And I really, all the people I listen to, whether it's Chael, Michael Chandler, just anybody I hear, appreciate the ride, man. Take a second and really appreciate that you're getting to do something as cool as fighting somebody on any given weekend and not going to jail afterwards. And like, that's super awesome. And I love what I do, man. I do my damnedest to win every single time. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to beat people up when I get to, but it's super fun. I love it.
Going out there fighting against Ashton Caniglia, trying to get back that last loss that you got. Fearless prediction, man. I mean, I guess the first question is kind of, how do you feel you match up against him at this point?
I thought that the first matchup was pretty even. It's pretty classic. I'm more of a striking heavy guy. He's more of a grappling heavy guy. But how I see the fight going is, I think he's been pretty vocal about, wanting to pursue more stand-up, pursue more boxing, test himself on that type of stuff. And I'm more than game to just stand and box with him with MMA gloves if that's something he is interested in. I think he even signed up for another bare knuckle fight in a month, So if he wants to get a little warm up with me, I'm more than game to have a little warm up with him. But what we're training for is understanding he's a good grappler and trying to stop him from doing that, and doing my best to do what I always do and put on for the fans.